Humility is reinforcing the primacy of we over I through words and actions, taking responsibility for your impact on others. Martina Hansett said, "You're going to have days when you make mistakes." Think about how this resonates with you. Humility in leadership starts with knowing that we are not entitled to power over others. We may have been granted temporary authority over others due to our role, but believing we are entitled to power over another is different. Many people have been taught to believe that they are in fact entitled to power over others because of their gender, race, or age, for example. One problem with this way of thinking is that it doesn't help us show up as humble to others. Humble leaders tend to say we much more frequently than I when they are reporting their successes. They recognize that I rarely accomplish anything alone. We do. Take a moment now to think about all the people who enable you to show up prepared for your role each day. Notice how many people you think of. The reverse is true with humble leaders when it comes to reporting mistakes. They will say, "I messed up" more often than "we failed" or "you messed up." They are quick to own their mistakes as well as their team's shortcomings and don't try to pass responsibility over to others. In those instances when an individual was largely responsible for a negative outcome, humble leaders recognize that they bear significant responsibility for the conditions under which the team member is operating, and therefore share some accountability for what happened. In Learn, Lead, Lift, Wendy Ryan wrote, "It's hard to overstate the impact and importance of leaders showing up to others in most situations as more humble than arrogant." How would you describe the impact and importance of humility based on your experience? While acting with humility, here are some considerations. Psychological safety affects humility. Prioritize doing good over looking good. Humility is easier to cultivate in organizations where people feel psychologically safe to admit that they don't know everything. We instinctively trust people more who don't pretend to be all-knowing because we perceive them to be more like us. Leaders who demonstrate and reward doing good behaviors instead of looking good behaviors send a strong message about the importance of humility to others. Take a moment to think of one doing good and one looking good behavior. Good intentions do not erase negative impact. One action you can take today to enhance your humility is to commit to own the impact of your imperfections and apologize to people consistently without making excuses when you negatively impact them. Another immediate way to come across as more humble while building psychological safety is for you to share one thing you are working to improve about yourself with your team members. Give updates on your progress and consider asking for their feedback and ideas to help you. What is one thing you are committed to doing to increase your humility?